Hello everyone and welcome back. Happy July. Today I want to take you through my Hemlock and Oak weekly planner and show you what I've been working on. Starting off with the monthly spread for July, the way I like to set up this page is I first go through with my highlighter and I highlight the days of the week at the top here, and then I highlight all of the days because there is this little overlap at the bottom here. Having it highlighted just kind of makes it a little bit easier to see the overview of the month. And then these blank spots I fill in with washi, stickers, and my habit tracker to make sure I've got a good visual separation. Finally, I'm trying something new on the side here, and I am doing my to-do list, but also my cleaning list of all the monthly things that I need to clean around my house. Another thing I have in the front here is I have marked out my different bills and what day they are due. So that way, depending on what time I get paid, I can account for those bills and set that money aside. Now, flipping it to the first week, I have already done a couple days, as you can see, but I'm sticking with the similar layout that I did last month, where once again, I highlight the days of the week at the top, I highlight the week we're on, and then the titles of all the different categories over here. One thing I did do differently though on my focus, I am not tracking my total savings goal. Right now I'm tracking my grade. I did just start up my summer classes. I am working to get my AA in bookkeeping and accounting. And so school is my main focus right now. It's very accelerated, so I'm doing like a chapter every day or every other day. But it's going well and I have a 97% so far. But this is what I want my focus to be on, is my grades for right now. And in my intentions, I put focus on school and staying ahead. I'm trying to work 1 week ahead so that if something happens where I have a hard week or I just fall behind on something, I've got a little bit of a buffer. I'm not scrambling to catch up. So I've already completed everything for this week except for my first exam. That doesn't open until Friday, so I have to wait on that. But otherwise, with my school, I've been writing down all my assignments at the top, and then once I finish them, I take the gray highlighter and I highlight them so I know that they've been completed. I've also been doing my daily journal entries at the bottom here, as well as my fitness, which hasn't been a lot because, like I said, my focus right now is on school and just balancing my time with taking care of my baby, taking care of the house, and going through school. I am experimenting with stickers a bit more. I was doing this in my previous weeks where when I had space to fill, I would go through with stickers and I'd fill up this empty space with stickers and washies just to make it look a little bit more full. I don't like doing stickers ahead of time because I never know where I'm going to be writing. So for example, I've got some space here at the top and at the bottom, so I might go through and add a little bit of washi tape right there anyway to show you guys what I mean. And that's just a really simple, easy way of filling in those blank spaces to make it feel a bit more full. Today is the 4th of July, and the way I go about planning is the night before, I will write down anything I have to get done that day. So for example, I need to wash my son's, his reusable cloth diapers. So that's my number one thing I have to get done today. Otherwise, my fiance has the day off work, so we're probably going to spend this afternoon doing some type of family stuff. He's currently at the beach fishing with his dad right now, so I'm not sure what we're going to do, so I'm going to leave that blank, but I am going to write down just a quick list of things I want to get done. So right now I am filming this video. That's something I really want to get done, and I also need to get it edited so I can have it posted by tomorrow. So today is going to be filming and editing. So just like that, I have what I need to get done today at the top. And then when I have days that's kind of a free day where I don't have appointments or hangouts like I do over here, then at the end of the day, I'll go through and I'll write in kind of chronologically what happened as a type of memory keeping. So this is pretty much it for my layout. I'm keeping it very simple, and I'll go ahead and show you what last month looked like because it's really cool once it's all filled out. This was last month. I went with a green theme, and it's really interesting because I was doing really good with my habits, and then right around when school started, they kind of trickled off. So you can really see how I've been more invested in school right now than just keeping up on my daily habits. But same thing where I filled in the blank space with the green and added these little stickers after the fact, which I'm in love with these washi sticker books that I've been using. They're so fun just to find like simple little things to paste in. And I think it adds a nice element to my planner without being too cluttered. This green theme follows all throughout. You can see same layout as what I'm doing right now, where I have highlighted on the bottom and all of the labels, as well as highlighting the big things I'm doing that day, like appointments and hangouts, and then just filling it in with the washi and these stickers after the fact. It's also really cool seeing my tracker on the side here because I have been seeing the differences. So like with my YouTube subscribers, at the beginning of the month I was at 91. At the end, I'm at 107, and as I'm filming this, I'm at 112. So it's just cool. It's slow growth, but it's cool seeing it progress throughout the planner. Then coming to the June review, I haven't filled in this space yet. I'm probably going to either write a letter to myself or do some type of brainstorming. Sorry, my son's making noise in the corner. But I really enjoyed the June review and then the overview for July. I think these are great ways of staying focused on my goals, and also this is kind of one of the things that's making me stick with the Hemlock and Oak planner. This is my first full month in it. I was working in it for like a month and a half before June. You can see I did kind of like a brown theme with this one, but this one was when I was kind of experimenting with layouts until I decided on the layout that I really enjoy. So now that I have spent a full month in the Hemlock and Oak, I can honestly say I'm obsessed, and I don't see myself coming out of this planner anytime soon. Just when I'm starting to get a little like bored with the theme or the color, it's a new month and I can change it up and keep adding different little details that bring me joy. And the biggest thing for me is how focused it is on the self-growth aspect, with setting boundaries, reflecting, self-care, all of those things, and like habit tracking. It's really cool because that's a big focus for me, is self-improvement, growth, all of that stuff. And then update on last month. So in June, when I started the month, my big goal was not to impulse buy and spend money, which I did a pretty good job. I did 67% of the days I didn't spend money. It's not 100% of the days, but it's still over half. So while it's not perfect, I definitely was a lot more thoughtful with my purchases last month because I had that goal. So I would stop and think like, okay, should I be buying this? Is it an impulse buy? And I was able to restrain myself for a few of my purchases. But now going into the July overview, the thing that I'm focusing on is less than 1 hour of screen time on my phone, which I do need to fill in for yesterday because I did under an hour of screen time yesterday. I just didn't mark it off. And I would like to do that at least 5 times a week. And when I go into my screen time app, it says like everything. So like messages, calculator, stuff like that. I use my calculator a lot for my classes. So I am adding up the time waster apps. So Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, those type of things. I want that to be less than an hour a day. Other things like texting, I have to text my fiance and text family members about what's going on. But the time waster apps I don't need. So that's what I'm focusing on. And then I think I will write a letter to myself on this page right here because it is really fun to go back and reflect on those letters. One thing I was playing around with in the back of my planner, because I'm kind of thinking I want this Hemlock and Oak to be my main planner for 2025. And one of my biggest things is budgeting. That's something I have a printable for in my 6-ring binder. but I wanted to see how that might look if I only budgeted in my Hemlock and Oak. So I went ahead and wrote out my budget for this next week. So what I did here is I marked out from my income to level of importance. So starting off with bills and utilities, then going into my daily spending, groceries, gas, pet food, that kind of thing, and then into my savings goals. And I separated this out. Now, once I had my necessities done, I had a number left over. I think it was like 200 something. So I took that number, divided it in half, and then I put it in order of importance all the way down. So most important, I would like to save up 1 month ahead on all my bills. I'd also like to build up my emergency fund, which is already pretty good, but you could always have more set aside for emergencies. And then my fun things like stationery, gifts, and clothes. So each time I just took that number, divided in half, and then trickled down. That was kind of an easier way for me of determining what denomination of money I wanted to put for each thing, and made it a little bit more of a game and less headachy, I guess, for myself to try to figure out the denominations. And at the bottom here, I split up for my cash withdrawal, what denomination I'm going to be bringing out, how much, and my total, which equals my paycheck. Now, I am thinking about bringing back my cash stuffing videos. That's kind of what I started with on this channel. But I wasn't really happy with how they were coming out, and then I went on maternity leave, so my income was all over the place because it was just government income. But I will be going back to work soon, and if you guys are curious about seeing those cash stuffing videos again, let me know and I might bring them back. But that is all for today. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you're doing in your planner this month, and if you have any goals that you're working towards, I would love to hear them in the comment section below. And until next time, I'll see you then. Bye!